Man shot dead during fracas at St. Catherine burial. A man was shot dead after disrupting a burial at the Dovecot Memorial Park in St. Catherine on Monday. The man, believed to be of unsound mind, has since been identified as 23-year-old Isaac Foster from Pennypiece District in Kitson Town, St. Catherine. A video of the incident has gone viral on social media. Reports reaching reporters indicated that around 2:15 p.m., the burial was in progress at the cemetery when Foster appeared and disrupted the proceedings. Police reported that the now deceased allegedly used a piece of concrete block to hit one of the mourners on the head and rip the body from the casket. He reported he began throwing stones at the mourners, among whom were 2 licensed firearm holders. Foster, the police reported, advanced towards the licensed firearm holder, who, in fear of their lives, discharged their weapons in his direction, hitting him. Lawmen were alerted to the scene and, upon seeing the licensed firearm holders with their weapons in their hands, discharged their firearms in the air and asked both men to drop their guns, which they did. Foster and an injured mourner were rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital, where doctors pronounced Foster dead. The other man was treated and released. In the probing fatal police shooting of man in Ambrook Lane, the Independent Commission of Investigation is probing the fatal shooting of a man by the police during an alleged confrontation in Ambrook Lane, St. Andrew. The deceased has been identified as 30-year-old driver Romario Hunter, otherwise called Chicken, who lived in the community. Reports are that about 5:50 a.m. on Monday, the police went to Ambrook Lane when, upon entering a premises, the team was allegedly challenged by Hunter. The police took evasive action, during which Hunter was shot. He was reportedly found clutching a Glock pistol affixed with a magazine containing 4 rounds of 9mm cartridges. He was assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Attorney Noral Linton KC has died. Attorney at law Noral Linton KC has passed away. In making the announcement, Advocates Association of Jamaica said Linton was a firm believer in the power of mentorship, noting that she helped to influence and guide several young lawyers of the profession. It has expressed sincere condolences to her family, friends, colleagues, and all those who were impacted by her life. Linton was called to the Jamaica Bar in 1971 and was a founding member of the association, serving as a former president. She was also a former member of the Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Council and the Legal Aid Council. The association noted that she appeared in many high-profile cases and was a member of the legal team that represented the accused persons who were charged with the murder of Grenadian Prime Minister Maurice Bishop. Appointed to Notary Public in 1997, Linton KC was honored by the Jamaican Bar Association in 2010 and the Advocacy Association in 2016 for her sterling contribution to the development of the law and legal system in Jamaica. P-Step, smooth flow of traffic this morning ahead of New Year, congestion expected later. The Police Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch says there was a smooth flow of traffic on the Nation roadway this morning. However, it is expected that there will be congestion later today as Jamaicans across the island start the countdown to the new year. Providing an update, head of the P-Step Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP Gary Mackenzie, said heightened activities, especially in the corporate area, will likely lead to a buildup of traffic. ACP Mackenzie also urged persons who will be engaging in the night's festivities to have designated drivers.
We are on to the last day of 2024, and so far the day has started well. We know that there was not a lot of traffic on the road this morning during the peak time, but we expect that the traffic will increase. We have a number of activities, especially in the corporate area. We expect that the firework that is usually downtown will be well attended, as it usually is. We also have a major concert at the National Stadium, which is expected to attract crowds as well. We also note that several areas across the country will be having entertainment events, and the police, of course, will optimize our numbers to ensure we are able to keep our citizens safe and secure. be safe, to be mindful that they have to drive within the speed limit. And also, as they entertain themselves, it is very important that they have designated drivers. We really do not want to have a lot of crashes, and we do not want to have any road death. We are very thankful that we have seen a 14% reduction in the number of fatalities so far this year when compared to 2023. And so we hope we are at 364. Last year at this time, we were very close to 425. So we are really expecting that we will be responsible as we go forward.
Police warn against gun salute as part of New Year's Day celebration. The Jamaica Constable Force JCF has issued a strong warning to persons planning to engage in gun salutes during the new year. Head of the Constable Communications Network CCN, Senior Superintendent of Police SSP Stephanie Lindsay, told reporters that there will be a zero-tolerance approach by the police to persons who engage in the practice. The warning extends to all persons who are in possession of a weapon, whether legally or illegally, including law enforcement officers. Since we are moving into the New Year period, this is a time when we often see irresponsible behavior, even from licensed firearm holders who should know better. Too many lives have been lost and too many injuries have occurred because someone decided to celebrate by unlawfully discharging a weapon, SSP Lindsay stated. The JCF has made it clear an individual caught doing illegal gun salutes will face severe consequences. Where persons are caught, their firearms will be confiscated and sent to the Firearm Licensing Authority. The FLA has clear procedures for dealing with these cases, and those found guilty could lose their license permanently, SSP Lindsay warned. She pointed out whereas we don't have much other control over persons with illegal weapons, persons who are authorized to be in possession of a gun, from a legislative standpoint, enforcement of the law will be done. A firearm is a deadly weapon, and only those who act with the highest level of responsibility should have access to it. If a police officer engages in such behavior, the consequences will be severe, SSP Lindsay maintained. She said members of the JCF are held at a higher standard than the average citizen, and as such, the unlawful discharging of service firearms to mark any form of celebration will not be tolerated, pointing out that such individuals should not remain among us. Highlighting the impact of firearms misuse, SSP Lindsay urged all Jamaicans to consider the potential harm to families and communities. We know what a firearm can do to an individual and their loved ones. This festive season, we are committed to ensuring safety and will take zero-tolerance approach to any unlawful firearm discharge, she noted. SSP Lindsay also encouraged well-thinking persons to report incidents where they see somebody doing a gun salute to the nearest police station. Winter tourism season to bring 1.6 million airline seats to Jamaica. The Jamaica Tourist Board (JTB) says the island is experiencing an unprecedented surge in tourism as the winter season sees the destination secured 1.6 million airline seats, underscoring the island's status as one of the Caribbean's most sought-after destinations. JTB added that the strong demand for travel to Jamaica comes as international airlines continue to expand their offerings, making the island more accessible than ever to visitors from around the world. This is going to be the best winter season on record. This is the first winter that we have 1.6 million seats coming into Jamaica. We know that 1.6 million seats are 100% of the flights that are coming, but if we consider 80%, we are looking at 1.3 million visitors coming, which is 12.8% higher than last winter, which is also 178,000 more seats, stated Minister of Tourism Edmund Bartlett. To mark the beginning of the winter season, the JTB hosted an appreciation breakfast on December 15 at Sangster International Airport and on December 18 at Norman Manley International Airport. The event was held to express gratitude to the airport staff for their valuable contributions to the tourism sector and for enhancing the travel experience for visitors. Director of Tourism Donovan White expressed his appreciation to all the staff from the international airports that have contributed to the growth and development of the sector. As we welcome the winter season, the Jamaica Tourist Board is proud to host these appreciation breakfasts to honor the dedicated staff at both Sangster and Norman Manley International Airports. Their unwavering commitment plays a pivotal role in ensuring that our visitors experience the warmth and hospitality that Jamaica is known for. We're grateful for their significant contributions to the tourism sector and their efforts in making each traveler's journey a memorable one, White stated. Each year at the Appreciation Breakfast, the Chairman's Award, the JTB's highest honor, is given to a staff member whose exceptional contributions have greatly impacted the growth of the destination. This year's recipients were Natawa Dixon from Sangsa International Airport and Sitara English Byfield from Norman Manley International Airport. Additional awards were presented to staff members for the Jamaica Custom Agency, the Passport Immigration and Citizen Agency, the Red Cap Porters Association, Jamaica Constabulary Force, and the Ministry of Health and Wellness. This year's awardees also included De La Pena's Funeral Home and St. Michael's Funeral Home, who were recognized for their outstanding partnership and exceptional service in support of Jamaica's tourism industry. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.